Hello, this is Justin from effortlessbooking.com, the best place to find the cheapest and most affordable flight tickets and hotels all around the world. Welcome to today's video. In this video, we will be looking at the top 10 best places to visit in Sweden. But before we dive into this, please make sure that you click the subscribe button on YouTube and turn on the notification bell so that you'll not miss any of our daily videos. We are also available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter and Pinterest at Effortless Booking. That being said, let's dive in. Top 10 best places to visit in Sweden. Sweden is famous for its natural beauty, fjords and mountains. But there is much more to this Nordic country, including 167,500 lakes, dense forests, and gorgeous cities. Swedish people are friendly, unpretentious, and the language is beautiful and highly urban. What is the best place to visit in Sweden? If you are looking for the best places to visit in Sweden, then you have come to the right place. The 10 incredible Sweden travel destinations on our list will give you amazing experiences. Number 10. Vasa Museum, Stockholm. Stockholm's Vasa Museum, Vasa Museet, is Sweden's most popular museum and attracts over 1 million visitors annually. Since the museum opened in 1990, more than 20 million people have visited. The 64-gun warship Vasa sank on its maiden voyage in 1628, the pride of the Swedish imperial fleet. In 1961, an incredibly ambitious salvage operation was carried out on the ship that had lain below the ice for over 3 centuries. This fascinating time capsule attracts visitors from around the world. English-language guided tours and audio guides are available at the museum for tourists of all nationalities. Number 9. Kosterhavet National Park. There is no doubt that Sweden has a lot of coastline, but Kosterhavet National Park is the best place for observing marine life under protected conditions. The Kosterhavet Marine National Park, which borders Norway, is the country's first marine park. Many of the marine species found in the park cannot be found anywhere else in Sweden because of its 6,000 species. The Koster Islands National Park is centered on the shores and sea of the islands. Divers and snorkelers enjoy the coral reefs of Kosterhavet, while landlubbers can enjoy the quaint fishing villages. Number 8. Visby, Gotland. Visby, on the island of Gotland, is a rose-entwined, walled town rich in medieval history and dotted with ruined churches. There are charming cobblestone streets winding through the town, and when exploring, it is easy to forget you are in the modern world. Some timber buildings from the 17th and 18th centuries, as well as medieval trading houses with stepped gables, remain. Number 7. Stockholm City Hall. An astonishing 8 million bricks were used in the construction of Stockholm City Hall, Stockholm statues, one of Sweden's most famous buildings. National Romanticism's finest example, designed by Ragnarsberg, is one of the finest examples of the architectural style. The 106-meter-tall tower is topped by 3 crowns. During the tour, you'll learn about its history and how the Nobel Prize is presented here every year. You'll see the Nobel Dinner in the Blue Hall and the Golden Hall, lined with 18 million gold tiles. Number 6. Sigtuna. The idyllic village of Sigtuna nestles alongside Lake Mälaren in the lush green landscape of Uppland, north of Stockholm, and is known as Sweden's first town, founded in 980 CE, the last century of the Viking era. Medieval churches, ruins, runestones, and buildings still stand in Sigtuna as evidence of its fascinating history. There are many interesting little boutique shops along Storgatan, which has been standing for more than 1,000 years. 5. Stockholm Archipelago. The Stockholm Archipelago is the perfect place to go island hopping if you're into that kind of thing. Because there are more than 30,000 islands, big rocks protruding from the sea count here, you won't be able to visit them all. The archipelago is accessible by ferry, with a 10-minute ride from Stockholm. Visit a World War I fortress at Starafortet or Vaxholm, the capital of the archipelago with its ornate buildings. Relax in a spa in Nacka, the closest to Stockholm and accessible by car. Number 4. Swedish Lapland. Swedish Lapland is the perfect place if you're looking for wilderness adventure in Sweden. Located in the far north above the Arctic Circle where summer shines around the clock. Lapland is ideal for canoeists, hikers, and wildlife watchers. The Sami people live in Swedish Lapland, who live in massive forests and barren tundra. A good way to experience the region is to drive the 359 kilometers (223-mile) long wilderness way from the canoeing center at Strömsund to the terminus at Vilhelmina, a church town, via Fatmomak, where you'll see traditional wooden huts. Winter visitors can buy reindeer hides at Jokkmokk, the center of Sami life. Number 3. Gotland. As Sweden's largest island, surrounded totally by the Baltic Sea, you'd think fishing would be the island's main industry. Agriculture, tourism and information technology are among the top industries. The island is one of Sweden's most popular tourist destinations. Sun seekers like it because it has more sunlight during the year than any other place in Sweden. Visby, the only city on the island, is a beautiful walled Hanseatic town which has preserved most of its townscape and historic buildings. There are also around 100 medieval churches and countless prehistoric sites on the island. Number 2. Stockholm. Stockholm, the capital of Sweden and the largest city in Scandinavia, is a pretty city set on 14 islands. Stockholm, founded in the 13th century, is where the Nobel Prizes are awarded every year. Scandinavia's most visited museum is the Vasa Museum, dedicated to a 17th century warship that sank on its maiden voyage. Stockholm is easier on your budget than other Nordic cities, offering free admission to 15 museums, including the Swedish History, Medieval Museum, Royal Armoury and Skokloster Castle. As well as the Royal Palace, the Modern Art Museum, and the City Hall, you won't want to miss them. Sweden's capital and largest city, Stockholm is considered one of Scandinavia's most beautiful cities. Number 1. Gothenburg. The green city of Gothenburg, located on Sweden's west coast, is home to numerous parks of varying sizes. There are many parks in Stockholm, including Kungsparken, which circles the canal around the city center. If you're more interested in amusement parks, visit Liseberg, which has more rides than any amusement park in Scandinavia. In addition to being the largest port city in Scandinavia, Gothenburg hosts the region's largest film festival and numerous music festivals throughout the year. A Haga Buell, a large cinnamon roll, can be found in Haga, a district with picturesque wooden houses. That's where we'll call it a wrap for today's video on top 10 best places to visit in Sweden. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, please leave a comment in the comments section. We'll make sure we respond to all your comments, and don't forget to share this video. Even if you did not enjoy it, well, still let us know in the comments section. Finally, don't forget to book your next flight on effortlessbooking.com. It is the best place to find the cheapest and most affordable flight tickets and hotels to anywhere around the world. Don't believe me? A trial will convince you. Until then, watch out for our next video, subscribe and share. Have a nice day.